Hello Dollar General friends. In this video, I'm going to show you some footage of all the places that I found penny items when I was out looking for visuals for the huge penny list that started on February 9th. So in these first few stores, you might see me walk past some stuff that's a penny now, but it wasn't a penny when I made this video. Like those crayons right there, I was just kind of trying to show that they weren't a penny the day that I went shopping, but they are now if you can find them. The Colors of the World brown Crayola crayons are a penny now, but this is just all footage of when I was looking for visuals so I can make a video to try to help you find more stuff on February 9th. I didn't find a ton of stuff this day, but I still wanted to add this little bit of penny shopping footage because I know people like to see where other people find penny items. I think it kind of helps with your penny vision to see other people looking for stuff and to watch and see where they spot it at and see if you can spot it first. You can see right there, I didn't show where I found all of that stuff because some of it was on the top shelf. They had a lot of boxes of toys on the top shelf that I really wish I could have got down, but they were stacked kind of high, and the employee was not friendly at all. She was actually annoyed just because we asked to use the restroom, so I definitely wasn't going to try to get her to get stuff down off the top shelf. And then that store, all I found was 2 things of Christmas stickers, and the cashier was so annoyed when I brought them to the register. She was like, "Oh, I guess I do my job." And I'm like, yes, you do. I don't know why she had to be like that, but whatever. Sometimes people are just grumpy no matter what. Now starts the footage of me penny shopping on February 9th. This was the first store that I went in, and the first place that I checked in every store was the coffee end cap to try to find some of the pumpkin coffee that had went to a penny. And then of course I would hit the clearance section, and in this store I did really amazing. I was super excited when I started at this store. I immediately saw lots of stuff that I knew was on the list. I didn't even have to scan it because, of course, I put together lots of visual videos, so this kind of stuff is stuck in my brain typically. That's one good thing about me making these videos. It not only helps other people, it really helps me when I go penny shopping because it's really stuck in my brain because I've looked at it so many times. And so this store, I automatically knew so many things I could grab. I was probably most excited about those glass cutting boards on the bottom shelf. That was something I was actually hoping to find, something that I thought would actually be useful to have. And then I did walk past the regular coffee section just to see if I saw anything mixed in, and I did find one random box of pumpkin coffee over there. And this store usually has a clearance rack of food in the back, but when I got to the back, it did not have anything on it except for packing supplies, which were not a penny. But I did end up finding 57 items in that first store. So I definitely thought after that, I was like, this is going to be a great day. I'm going to get so many penny items. I'm totally going to break my record. I was really pumped at that point. Then I went in this second store, and the clearance section had so much stuff in it, so many baskets to dig through, but nothing that I was looking for. I ended up only finding 8 penny items in this store, even though they had a totally packed clearance section. And when I got to the front of the store, I kind of saw why. They had employees up front going through the gray totes of clearance from the back of the store and scanning items so that they could pull out all of the penny items, which I can't fault them for doing that. It is their job. They're supposed to do that. But it made me really sad because that means when I go back for the clearance event, their gray totes will not have any penny items in them because they've gone through them already. And that's my favorite part about clearance events, is finding those pennies that are buried. But now I know that store will not be one I target when they have another clearance event. I did go in a third store where I found 0 items. So then I headed to the fourth store, and when I got there, there was two penny shoppers blocking the clearance section. They had their carts catty-cornered at the end of the aisle, so you couldn't walk to the aisle and scan anything in the clearance section, which was fine with me because I was looking for other stuff. That was the store where I found the cheese Ritz crackers on the grocery end cap. And then I ended up finding a bunch of ink pens on a random school supply end cap. So I ended up finding 20 items in that store without even going to the clearance section because I was not going to fight with those other penny shoppers. You can kind of tell some people like to be nice, they like to share, but some people, they take it very personally and they do not cooperate. So when they've got the aisle blocked and they've kind of got that look on their face, you know, they're not going to be nice. For me, that's just not even worth my time. I avoid people like that at all costs. It's just not worth it to me to argue with people or try to get penny items. I believe first come, first serve. If someone shows up after I get there, I'll definitely share if they let me know what they're looking for and they're nice, but I'm not going to go over there and try to have an altercation with someone who thinks they own the place. So in all, this day I went to 8 stores and I ended up with 96 penny items. So my first store was my best store. I got 50 something items there, and every store after that was kind of a disappointment. So I just decided it was not meant for me to be penny shopping that day. Let me know in the comments, what did you find? How many items did you get? I should probably go out and hit some more stores, but I'm just not feeling it yet. Maybe if you let me know what you got, I'll be motivated. Until next time, guys. Bye.